Ghana's history shows that media and politics have always been deeply connected. From the colonial newspaper that challenges imperial rule, to the Nkrumah's use of broadcasting for nation building, to the pluralism of the Fourth Republic, and finally the rise of the social media. Each era shows how communication has shaped power and democracy. In this portfolio, we trace the evolution across 4 key periods, highlighting case studies, legal milestones, and the theories that explain how both media empowers citizens and serves as a tool of control. So my colleagues will continue from the colonial era to Nkrumah's era to the Fourth Republic and finally to the rise of the social media. Then we look at how media both empowers citizens and serves as a tool of control and how it has evolved in these 4 key areas in the history of Ghana. Thank you.
So my name is Mensah Ohima Esther, and I'll be taking Nkrumah's era from 1957 to 1966. So during Nkrumah's era, Nkrumah really understood the power of the media. Ghana's media landscape was characterized by the state's voice. During his era, he was able to acquire some newspapers like the Ghanaian Times and the Daily Graphic, which was used to propagate ideologies and also policies. Then his party's evening news was used to serve as a station for unity, to promote unity and development, while the Ghana Broadcast Corporation was used as the state's voice, yet freedom narrowed quickly. The Preventive Dentition Act of 1958 and the Newspaper Licensing Act of 1963 silenced opposition. The media celebrated projects like the Votal Dam, yet they excluded dissenting voices. This era reflects authoritarian populism. Communication was used to mobilize mass support, but also used to suppress critics, showing how independence brought both empowerment and new struggle to Ghana. Thank you.
I'm Adele Paulina, and I'm presenting on the Fourth Republic. The Fourth Republic marked a turning point to the press freedom. The 1992 Constitution guaranteed independence, and the National Media Commission safeguarded pluralism. Joy FM, Ghana's first private radio station, broke the state's monopoly in 1995. While the repeal of the criminal law or the criminal labor law in 2001 empowered journalists to hold leaders accountable. Newspapers like the Daily Graphic balanced professionalism with state ownership in this era. So what this means is that the Fourth Republic gave media broad freedom to operate before the 1992 Constitution. Before the 1992 Constitution, the government actually used to control most media houses, but this era, which is the Fourth Republic era, allowed private radio station and newspaper to operate independently operate independent without any law. So with the new law and the institution protecting journalists and the media gained the power to question leaders and also expose any wrongdoing or the corruption in the country. So journalists actually inform citizens fairly without any hesitation. So this is the media. So this is why the media in the Fourth Republic is seen as the supporter of democracy in Ghana. So with the help of the Fourth Republic, the National Media Commission and then the criminal labor law actually came up, and then they actually helped the journalists to actually oppose or expose any wrongdoing in the country. So without them, the media will still be controlled by the government or any politician or any politics in Ghana, and then they will actually tell them what to do, what to bring out and what not to bring out.
I am Frederick Opoku, and I am going to take you guys through the Nkrumah's era, which started from 1957 to 1966. So I'll start from 1957, where Ghana became independent and Nkrumah was our leader. Where Nkrumah used the media to build national unity. So in 1958, Nkrumah also introduced a law called the Preventive Detention Act, which allowed the government to jail opposition leaders without trials, which means that Nkrumah limited freedom of speech at that time. Means that the opposition leader can't challenge Nkrumah policy or criticize Nkrumah policies. 2 years after Nkrumah introduced Prevention Detention Act. He also introduced Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, which became the main voice for the government to spread the message of development, unity, and progress. In 1963, Nkrumah also introduced Newspaper Licensing Act, which allowed the government, or which allowed all newspapers to be approved by the government before you can publish it. No one can publish any newspaper without the approval from the government. In conclusion, Nkrumah used the media to mobilize support, development, progress, unity, and all newspapers to be approved by the government before you can publish it. No one can publish any newspaper without the approval from the government. In conclusion, Nkrumah used the media to mobilize support, development, progress, and also use the media to control the criticism from the opposition's leaders. So this is how the independent brought empowerment and also introduced new struggle over freedom.
Today, social media controls how the politics and the media work in Ghana. Apps like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp allows ordinary people to criticize and talk about the nation issue and protect organizations like Fix the Country. Because of social media, everyone can share his opinion, not only journalists and politicians. Citizens talk directly to the leaders without going through any media or traditional media. Bloggers and online activists expose problems and protect the nation. However, the government has created law like the Right to Information Act 2019 that allows citizens to demand information. Social media also bring problems like fake news and lies and government monetization. In conclusion, Ghana history shows that media and politics have always worked together. Media has always influenced people that has power and people who think about power. During the colonial rule, newspapers helped to fight the British, and Kwame Nkrumah, radio and newspapers helped build the nation, but were controlled by the government. In the Fourth Republic, media houses appeared and helped protect democracy. Today, social media allows citizens speak and act freely. These presentations explains the media has changed over time, using examples like laws and ideas to show how media can both help people and control them.